Alright, dog. Initial D is my favorite comfort anime to watch. Yes, I'm biased because I love anything that has to do with street racing, but it's also a pretty decent watch. Even if it's 30 years old, you get past that janky animation in the first season. It more than makes up for it with the rest of the stuff. But you should go watch it right now. I'm the boss of you. Here's my top 5 races. Bro, the number 5 spot was extremely tough to decide on because there's too many iconic moments and storylines that led to him. So I might have to split it between 2 races. Starting with the Sill Lady race. This is Takami's first time racing on a pass that wasn't Akina, so already that's a disadvantage. And to make things worse, he didn't even get a practice run, so he's pretty much running blindly. Takami accepts this race since he wanted to test his skills on an unfamiliar territory, while also doing a favor for Igatani, cause he was promised cheeks if he made that race happen. And that sounds like a pretty good deal, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll stop. They arrive at Usi Pass, and the girls explain they're gonna race cat and mouse style, meaning that if the chase car passes the leader, they win the race automatically. Now Mr. Fujiwara is no dummy, and he chose to chase so he could watch Mako and Sayuki from behind. And I would've too, I'm not gonna lie. The Akino boys were befuddled, but trusted their boy to do his thing, and in short, Takami's plan worked in his favor. Also, this long ass corner, dog. What the hell? This shit is longer than the runway in Fast 6, dog. Showcasing his adaptability, he wins the race and everyone is happy. Except Ikatani, because he fumbles fine shit in the most brutal and avoidable way, bro. Oh my god, dog. I still haven't recovered, bro. Moving on. Keisuke gets set up by some Saitama clowns and crashes his RX-7. Now I was upset because personally, I like the A-Spec kit. So out of sheer luck, Kyoto happens to slide through and offers her car up just so he can race. Which is super sweet, and low-key she deserved better, but you know what, it's all good. Anyways, Keisuke is heated and now wants to shut these niggas up just to prove a point. And Ryosuke gives his brother some tough love and adds more fuel to his fire to make sure he locks the fuck in. And lock in he did. They started cooking. Once they got going, my lord, bro, Keisuke was hawking him down all race. And so they get to this straightaway. Keisuke makes his move, pulls beside the Evo and squeezes in, and the Evo driver chickens out and we get left with this shot. Bro got packed up and left in the dust. And what heightens this is after both races were done, these weirdos decided to call up a goon squad to come and rough up the Project D boys. And little do they know, those same gangsters were Keisuke's associates. So they end up getting their asses kicked, lost all their money, and the races they rigged in their favor, bro. Pitiful. The added revenge factor was a super bonus, and this certainly deserves this spot. Bro, I'm gonna get so much shit for not having this at number 1. But Caesar, it has the best scene in the whole show. The music is so good. Listen, it gave me goosebumps when I first saw it as a kid, and it still gives me chills every time I rewatch it. But it's really the plot armor that puts this one so low on the list. If I'm being honest, I'm kinda generous cause this should really be number 5. The Todo students lost to some Toge street racers, so they call up a professional circuit driver. Alright. And then they put the nigga in a Spoon Civic, bro. Like, relax, dog, relax. Todo niggas are some losers, bro. Literally, the saving graces are the multiple lead changes, the intensity, and the sheer competitiveness of the drivers. Those factors make this race an unforgettable experience and a top tier watch, especially if you see it for the first time. But Takami should have lost. This one was special. Shingo and his loud ass mouth goes spreading rumors about how the Speed Stars were ducking his gum tape deathmatch challenge. Then proceeds to single out the 8-6 driver, pretty much doing his best to bait them into danger, knowing they would lose. Dog, Shingo was really a menace. Bro tried to wreck Iketani and even put Itsuki in the hospital. And he even pulls up to their job at the gas station and doubles down, calling the 8-6 a wuss for declining that challenge. Yo, Takumi went bananas and said, fuck it, you want smoke? You about to find out right now. The intensity throughout this race was amazing. The excitement was so high. The bumps, the spins, the recoveries, like the slow-mo. I'm telling you, this race has it all. And on top of it, the ending, goodness gracious, like, look, look, boom, bitch, like, look, bro, Takumi didn't even stop after crossing the finish, bro. Motherfucker went straight home, dog. What a beast. Man, your Wataru's theme doesn't get enough love, bro. It's top 2, I swear. Bunta installs a new race motor in the A6, which sounds amazing, by the way. I love high rev NA4 bangers, dog. Takumi was told it was way more powerful than the previous one, but he couldn't figure out why it wasn't performing, like guys with erectile dysfunction. Wataru suggests that his motor's capability was sealed, and by putting a tachometer that reads to a higher rev, it might help him get to its peak. So they install the parts needed, meet up at a bus station, and get to racing. Except the path that they chose has worse build quality than Boeing airplanes, dog. Bumps and potholes everywhere, uneven surfaces, causing limited traction, like legit the width of a one-way road. There's mud and shit, bro. Like this dangerous ass road, bro. Why the hell are y'all racing out here? Oh, and then these Red Suns niggas were talking me, bro. Like, bro, get a life, bro. Get some bitches. It's not all about cars, dog. Damn. I'm just kidding. I sidetracked. The race turns into a test of endurance, and both Takumi and Wataru start to fatigue. Takumi eventually finds an opening and slips next to Wataru and jumps past him to win in amazing fashion that was all skill and wasn't plot armor keeping him on track and not flying off the mountain. Sheesh, I might have to rewrite this list. Still, fire ass theme song. I'm not biased. Okay, maybe a little, but come on, bro. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that the Evo 3 wasn't the scariest car in the series. I could go on and on about how much emotion this car made me feel every time it was on screen. But I digress. Kyoichi pulls up on Takumi with a proposition saying, your car's ass, and let me show you the difference between something nice and some weak old rice. And me personally, I'm crashing the fuck out if someone diss me like that. Are you crazy? Soon after, Takumi finds out his girl was doing some sugar baby activity and he was ripped. In the heat of the moment, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Akagi and I'm gonna blow some steam off. Falling for Kyoichi's trap, that unofficial race begins, and as a viewer, you begin to suspect that something's wrong. Takumi struggles to stay afloat, meanwhile getting grilled by this black Evo. Realizing this 8-6 might be outclassed, Takumi loses confidence and begins to think Kyoichi was right. He gets cooked on an S-turn and tries to lock in and go out swinging. Unfortunately, pushing past the car's limits, he blows the motor in what is, in my opinion, the best scene in the entire show. All that adrenaline, the undefeated streak, blowing his dad's car, the pressure of keeping up with that loud-ass anti-lag, everything crumbles all at once. And to pour salt in the wound, Kyoichi spins the block and shits on him some more. Like, bro, you see how this motherfucker reacted, dickhead? Give him a break. I'm getting mad again. Let me just shut. There's no other race that's as emotionally charged as this one, nor as pivotal to the series as a whole. Say what you want, but this race was crazy. The #1 spot goes to this.